Thank you, Morgan here from FM Boxing Media. I'm here with the Spider, Craig
Come on,
Richards.
come
How you
on.
doing, my man?
I'm good as always.
Yeah, so we was just talking. Great night of boxing here tonight.
Oh, tremendous.
Debut show for Huge Boxing.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've known Charlie for a long time.
For a very long
Obviously,
time.
trained with Tony Sims
Yeah.
for a long while. Great coach, done well for you. Now with
Yeah.
Shane McGuigan.
Yeah.
How's training with Shane?
It's good, you know, just needed that extra transition. I've learned a lot of where I am, and I will never lose what I've learned already at the Matchroom Gym, and certain methods I even still want to bring into my camps and stuff. But Shane, you know, he's produced loads of world champions, fighter of the trainer of the year again this year, so he's got a lot to offer. When I first moved with him, it took me ages to click. I was a bit off. That's when my last fight I was a little bit off, trying to learn the process, but I've now clicked and I'm seeing the benefits of being with a high level trainer now. It's pulling off in sparring, it's clicking more and more. So next time I'm out, hopefully I can demonstrate it.
Yeah, so stable mate tonight. Carol Watoma obviously meant to fight.
Yeah.
Last minute pull out.
Yeah.
Things happen like that, but obviously Shane was meant to be here, so
Yeah.
maybe could have got an interview with Shane. Bit
Yeah.
gutted about that.
Yeah,
But
100%.
How do you
that'd have been
feel
good.
for Carol? Have you spoke to him since?
Yeah,
Have
I
you
saw
heard
him
anything?
today. He was in the gym straight away today. I was training to I sparred earlier this morning. He was there at the gym as well. He's quite a level-headed guy, so he understands the business and process, and he got straight back to it. So he's in tremendous shape since he's joined with Shane. His weight looks better, his shape looks better, his boxing's improved in a short space of time. So he's going to have an exciting career, and I believe he's going to push on to bigger things.
Yeah, because obviously having a brother in boxing, when your brother's as good as Moses is, a
Yeah.
lot of people don't recognise how good you might be.
Yeah.
And tonight could have been a night to showcase it, obviously on DAZN.
Yeah.
But obviously Carol's going to want to be out as soon as possible next year.
Well, if your brother's doing it, you're going to do it, especially if
Yeah.
you're close with them as well and they're living a life and that's your business as well. You're going to want to follow the steps and do similar to what your brother's doing. So I think they can bounce off each other, and I think he's got a lot to show the game.
Yeah, so you're going to want to be out early next year. We've just had a little talk. He was meant to fight in January,
Yeah.
but that fight's fell through now with Lyndon Arthur.
Yeah.
There's been a couple of reasons behind it, but you've just told me you've meant to have fought Lyndon 3 times now.
Yeah, I think like we was looking to shape up, I think, from when he was like Commonwealth and I was British. Obviously that never amounted to nothing. Then obviously was meant to fight, I think, about a year ago. He went on to fight Bivol, fair enough. Business, and then now this, and I don't know why it's not happening at the moment, but hopefully this time we get it on. I think he's a good fighter. We're both good fighters, good names in the UK, and I believe it's a time that we press on and make these big fights and make it happen, because then it kind of puts us in a direction, shows where we're going in our careers, and we need the big fights to deliver. If I go out and deliver on someone no one's heard of or someone's rubbish, it does nothing for my career, and people be like, oh, you was meant to win that. But when you're in 50-50 fights as such, and you do deliver, then that puts you to the next step. Snakes and ladders in this game.
Yeah, so at British level at the moment, massive fight coming up. You've got Callum Smith coming out against Josh Buatsi.
Yeah.
You got a certain take on that? I know that you and Josh have obviously spoke over years. I don't know if you and Callum Smith have spoke over years, but you got a certain take on that fight?
I believe Buatsi is a tremendous fighter, and he's got a lot of good momentum at the moment. I tip for him to win, but it is a 50-50 fight. Callum's no joke, but Buatsi's no joke either, and it's a good fight.
Yeah, so would you maybe say you get Lyndon in February or maybe March?
Yeah.
And then would you like to maybe go on and face the winner of that fight?
Yeah, I'd like to go and face the winner of that fight, even the Hutchinson fight again. Any of these big fights I want to get in the mix of, and have a Lyndon fight and have another big fight in between, maybe summer, then back and be looking to push on for world title fights after that. So that's the plan, and that's my aspirations. I just hope that everything can fall into place. Matchroom can deliver me the fights, and I can go on to have a big year 2025.
Yeah, so 2025 you're obviously going to be pushing for as many titles as you can.
Yeah.
What's the end goal at 2025? What would you like to maybe sit down in the front room, maybe got a belt on your lap? What belt would you want on your lap?
First I need redemption, show what I'm about, and then afterwards I want to push back forwards and world title fights. I think like I've achieved all the continentals, international, British titles, all that sort of stuff. I think for me now the goal is to go and get that world title, and that's what I came in the game for. I believe I'm good enough. I believe I haven't showed my capabilities yet, and I think it's this year to now go and deliver in the ring and show what I'm about, why I feel like I should go and get the world title.
Yeah, so we just spoke. Hopefully be down the gym soon, get a couple more interviews with you in the near future.
Yeah.
Hopefully Lyndon Arthur fight is announced by then.
Yeah,
Have a little
hopefully.
talk about that again. But by the end of next year, I want to have a photo of me and you,
the
maybe
belt.
a WBO belt, WBC if we can.
We're going to WBC, bros, yeah.
Ring magazine, we want them all. We want all the
even.
belts.
Yeah,
But-
that's Shake, you got that one, Tuck. You know, so yeah, any of them world titles, I'm happy.
Yeah, but Craig, thank you very much for the interview, mate. And
my
we'll
pleasure.
hopefully be seeing you soon.
See you soon, bro.
Thank you.
I just fade away.